Hey guys, and welcome back to Star Wars The Force Unleashed. We're on Raxus Prime now, since that's where Darth Vader sent us, and we got a new power. We finally have Force Lightning. It's like my favorite Force power ever. Even though it's not very strong right now, since it's only at the basic level. But you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. If you electrocute that thing, it blows up the trash mountain and stuff moves, but it doesn't really do anything. So let's raise up this piece of junk, since we don't want to get in that orange goop, yellow acid stuff, since it drains your health, which is pretty bad. And there's new enemies here. We have a bunch of Rodians. If you're not much of a Star Wars knowledgeable person, it's pretty much green aliens who look like flies and have been in some of the movies, like episode 4, 6, 1, 2, maybe 3, don't really know. Don't remember, haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies in quite some time now. But anyway, if you look in the background, there's some really cool stuff there. Even though the stuff in the sky all appears to look exactly the same. But we'll run into some pretty neat stuff here. Like there was a rebel transport in the background, like half a minute ago. One of those rebel transports from episode 5. And this part of the game is pretty much just platforming. And you'll continuously get annoyed by these goddamn Rodians with their machine guns. But anyway, you use lightning to power up those engines, and they magically shoot towards that tower we need to go through. And these Rodians just keep on coming. Just die. Whoa, snap. Okay. Ooh, that guy decided to take a little dip in the lava. Oh well, it's his pleasure. You die. So let's move along. We better just start making our way into that Hyperdrive Core.
Eclipse to Starkiller. We're picking up a
Since we'll run into some more familiar faces here, it's Jawas. You know, those desert guys from episode 1, 2, 4, 6. Pretty much every episode that had Tatooine in it. These guys are pretty funny. If you shock them, they make very funny noises. But that's one of the complaints I have with this game. Enemies are nowhere near afraid enough of you. Like those Jawas, they just come after you with freaking flamethrowers and grenades. Well, they should be scared as hell for someone so powerful as Starkiller. And I'm really having some platforming fail here, and there's a Jawa, so he must die. My epic lightning finger point. I don't actually know if Prince Boo 21 watches these. Would be pretty sweet. So there's a bunch of Rodians again, Rodian heavy defenders. There's pretty much two different types of Rodians here. There's the machine gun types, which are heavy defenders. And then there's also one who has some kind of cyborg arm with some kind of magnetism involved, which actually allow him to pick up and throw stuff, pretty similar to the Force. And he pretty much beats you up with that claw and throws crap at you. So if we go... Oh, there's a holocron over there. I must get that holocron. What do I do from here? Nope, can't make that. Okay, it seems we'll just have to go back up there. Can I make it? I don't. No, let's just try. Oh, it turns out I can make it. See, there's a freaking flamethrower. And it's... Oh, it's a force power sphere. I was expecting force points for some reason. Okay, so we're done with the Hyperdrive Core. And here's a bunch of those cyborg Rodians I was talking about. But they still die pretty easily. I shock you. And if you shock an enemy and he then hits the ground or something, you get a lightning explosion which does massive damage. So let's clear the way. Here's another bunch of Jawas. And some Rodians, and I blow up shit and shit flies all over the place. This game really has awesome physics engines, and I hope they manage to do even better with Force Unleashed 2. I really have high hopes for that game. I think it's gonna be one of the Game of the Year candidates, Force Unleashed 2. So we're butchering them, and that guy stabs me with his claw. And I zap some junk. And I want to hit the Jawa in the face with this canister, but that guy keeps annoying me. So die. It's too bad that this game doesn't have dismemberment. That would be pretty cool, but that would probably like screw up the rating to like M for mature. But that, who gives a crap about ratings? I mean, my 13-year-old cousin plays GTA 4 all day long. So who gives a crap about ratings? And here's a couple of, there were a couple of Geonosian fighters in the junk, if you noticed. From episode 2. I think I have quite some. So let's level up Force Lightning and see what this does. The speed you recover Force Energy, that sounds good, so let's do that. And now that I've unlocked Lightning, we've also unlocked a couple of new Force combos, like Sith Slash. Or Sith Saber Smash, even though I don't have enough points for those, so we'll go with Sith Slash. And then there's some really weird shit going on here, you'll just see.
Juno, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Are you picking up anything?
Just some panic transmissions. The scavengers didn't expect any droid resistance.
And what kind of droid resistance it is. Aw, come on, that's a cheap shot. He knocked me off the ledge. These are some weird ass droids. There's pretty much just junk with like a blue ghost inside. Which is really weird. And I need to get out of here, since if they knock me off that ledge, I'm dead. But luckily these scrap guardians, as they're called, aren't that tough. They're especially weak to lightning. And then here's a compressed red lightsaber crystal, which changes your lightsaber color. That one changes it from regular red to some kind of wavy red. Looks like a malfunctioning lightsaber. But I'm only going to change my lightsaber color once. And that's because it's part of the story. So let's zap those scrap guardians with their yellow spear of death. They're really weird. And if you kill them, they explode. These guys just keep on coming, for crying out loud. And they have a really, really annoying attack. Like, it knocks you back so far and you are stunned so long when you're on the ground. And they come at you in groups, so it's especially hard to get rid of them. Unless you just shock them. Oh, stop it. The hit stun in this game is awful. You can never manage to block when an enemy starts a combo. So we will have to do some more force puzzles here. Thank goodness everything you need to use the force on is glowing blue. So the only way you're ever going to have any trouble with this game is if you're colorblind. Or just plain blind. Okay, in the next part we'll go in here, so see you then. Bye bye.